Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Doc Who Pod. I'm Josh. With me, as always, but not for a long time, is Jack Phillips.
No, we're not dead.
Not dead, still alive, and he's just got on mute, but he's still here. Bradley Fuller.
We're back, baby.
That's actually what it was. We had been recording episodes, but we've just been on mute the entire time. So you've not heard us. We've been there, but you've just not heard us.
No,
just want to say straight off the bat, huge thanks to everybody that has been listening, has been messaging, wondering where we are. Listen, this isn't a big figure, but how many people do you think have listened to Doc Who Pod in the last 30 days?
10?
10 from Jack, Brad. 30 from Brad. 85.
Wow.
That's like well over 2 a day. That's not bad considering we've just gone cold turkey.
When did we last post?
I think it was the 21st of Feb, so exactly 3 months ago to this day.
Jesus, that's mental.
It's pretty wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
So thanks for all the love. Thanks for all the love and support. We are back with season 4. I would say regarded as the best series of all time, Brad.
Obviously, yeah, 100%.
It's certainly
David Tennant's basically finale.
It's his last series. Yeah, exactly.
Last full series, yeah.
It definitely ends stronger than it begins, as I think we're about to delve into. But before we do, shall we scoot on over to Who News?
Yeah, let's do it. It's been a while.
A lot of news. Well, I mean, we've literally got the new series of Doctor Who coming.
Yeah, that is definitely a big thing. I mean, we started reviewing those specials, didn't we? Josh, as a bit of a side thing. Don't know if we're going to carry on with that, but yes, let us know if that is something you want to hear from us. Obviously the new series has started. Thoughts
3
on it so far?
episodes in.
It's a quick summary.
I think it's going from strength to strength. It's definitely far from perfect, but doing this rewatch, most series are far from perfect. We obviously had Space Babies to start with. I really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was, but it just didn't. It was a bit pointless. I mean, it served the purpose of new fans, of introducing new fans.
It's no different to Partners in Crime and The Adipose, and very, very similar, I would think. I had a lot of fun with it. I liked that it was sort of grounded, not in reality, but you can it makes sense. There's logic to it in the sense that, okay, where does all the snot go? The snot goes correct. Do you know what I mean? Like it felt sci-fi rather than fantasy.
Yeah.
I reckon 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. Maybe a 5.5.
Sorry, Jack, we're going to be excluding you for this. We're just going to literally run through these next 2 episodes.
We're going to do this now.
Might as well just do a quick little run through the 3 that are out, right?
Can do. I'm not going to lie, now think about it. There's actually a lot I want to talk about. We definitely need to get back on these new series ones.
All right, let's do a proper breakdown.
Yeah, let's do a quick summary.
A quick one. All right, so then we've got The Devil's Cord. For me, it didn't work. It wasn't landing. I thought it was, I don't know, what was the point of the Beatles? I mean, that was just a marketing ploy. And for me, I mentioned it there with Space Babies. This is like, this episode was total fantasy. Like, there's no way that there was like a scientific, you couldn't think your way out of it. It ended with the shittest music battle I've ever seen. And it wasn't for me. 4 out of 10 for me. What do you reckon, Brad?
See, I was more the opposite. I mean, people I've seen online reviews have been raving about it, saying like it's one of the best episodes in ages. I wouldn't go that far to say. I'd say it was a solid episode. I like the plot. I like the characters. Shooting really been amazing, to be fair, so far, I think. And I think it done a lot for the overall arc as well.
Okay.
Which we don't really know what's going to happen yet, but I thought it was pretty solid. I'd say 7 out of 10.
Oh wow, bloody hell! Yeah, no, honestly, I absolutely hated it. It worries me if that's the overarching plot is based on this episode. That's a big concern for me. I do agree with what you say though. Shooty and Millie in every episode they've been in, absolutely fantastic.
Did you not like the fact they linked to the toy maker?
I didn't really like the toy maker, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, when we did our review, one of my biggest issues is that it was over with a game of catch. And it's sort of the same thing here. It was over with a few, this fucking
Spoilers,
mental, this mental
I'm not paying
maestro
attention.
banging on a drum. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, fair play.
Moving on swiftly to probably the best episode we've had in years,
Boom,
I would
boom.
say. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Best episode probably beats all of Jodie's episodes in my opinion. To be honest.
It's pretty up there, to be fair. I mean, I felt it dragged a little bit. JP, it was an anti-war, anti-capitalism, and I don't want to say anti-faith,
Anti-religion.
but maybe anti-religion, or more like a commentary on how religion weaponizes faith. Oh, it was juicy.
It was quite a good episode.
Wasn't listening, minorly distracted.
Oh, what?
Brilliant.
I'm complaining to Amazon.
If you're not listening, how can we expect our listeners to?
Look, I suppose anti-war, anti-capitalism, very relevant.
That's who was listening.
Well, I heard anti-war, anti-capitalism. The ears perked up, so I couldn't tell you what was either. So I hear certain words, and that's it. But I suppose you're trying to keep it relevant. I guess it's like South Park, isn't it? They always try and if you watch kind of earliest episodes of South Park, you haven't got a fucking clue what's going on because the news isn't relevant. But I've heard it's good. I've heard good things about it. I see Brad emerge from his room at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, that's not too. He's like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, because I do stay up till midnight to watch the episode. Don't know why. I do.
Because why wouldn't you?
I'm very tired.
I thought absolutely brilliant. My one complaint, like I said, I felt it dragged a bit. There was the love story bit I didn't think was very well earned. Also, Shooty is a crybaby. And I mean,
He's a great actor, though.
He's a good actor, but I think he's overdoing it with the tears a little bit.
I think that's a part of the subplot for this new Doctor. To be fair, I think he's very emotional, and I think it will relate into the subplot. Yeah,
I hope so. And listen, they have personality traits change with every regeneration. I just think, could you imagine David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker standing on that mine crying? I don't think so.
David Tennant, you could. He was very emotional.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like this doctor feels quite quick to give up, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. Fucking glad to have Moffat back, though.
Yeah, he's a great writer.
You seen he's confirmed to be writing the Christmas special as well?
Yeah, that'd be good because he done a Christmas Carol as well, didn't he? That was a good one.
Christmas Carol, one of the best Christmas episodes, yeah, for sure. This one for me is a solid, probably 8 out of 10. If I gave Space Babies a 6, this is definitely 2 better for me.
Fair play. I'd give it 8.5. Not quite a 9, but 8.5, I think.
Better than Devil's Cord?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, interesting. There we go. That's our quick run through of the 3 episodes that have got. Oh, we've got to mention as well, next series companion was in Boom.
Oh yeah, that was a big thing. Yep. I quite like the character, to be fair. I just don't know whether she's going to be the same character as a companion or if she'll be completely different.
I thought she was fine. If we'd have never seen her again, I'd have been like, okay, yeah, fine. That was just a recurring character. I've seen a quote...
she very much felt like a side character.
Yeah. I've seen a quote from Russell that was like something along. I'd have to find it, but it's something along the lines of that was the end of Monday's story. It's going to get timey-wimey to see what happens when she does come back. So I think it implied we'd see her before we see her here. But then, I don't know. Very intriguing. Very, very intriguing.
Yeah, interesting.
Didn't you say something about the River Song as well?
Oh.
What was that?
No, I was talking to Brad. He said something about the River Song. He thought that was the Easter egg or something.
Oh, yeah. I think either the hooded woman is either River Song or it is Ruby herself.
That's what I said. No, my theory is that it's Ruby herself, and you shut me down the other day.
No, yeah, I know I did because I think it was River Song, but then I think I saw something else that made me think it was Ruby. I can't remember what it was though.
I think they're not going to be able to find her parents, and she's going to drop herself off at the church. It's going to be
that was it. No, it was the next of kin thing. The next of kin. When it kept going like next of kin. I think that's because it's her. Because she's technically.
That's nonsense. Your next of kin is your stepmom or your foster mum or whatever it is.
Yeah. No, it's your child, isn't it? Yeah,
but it's just your closest relative.
yeah.
Anyway,
We'll see. We'll see.
We will see. Yeah.
Anyway,
isn't it nice to be guessing what the Easter egg is again after fucking
but there to
10
actually
years,
be a clear
basically.
Easter egg.
I know.
That first series of Jodie, there was that one mention of timeless children or
And then
timeless
it came
child,
again
and
at
no
the
one else
end.
knew anything. Yeah,
It feels
terrible
fucking
writing.
good. JP, I mean, bridging the gap into partners in crime. Easter egg bloody ridden, mate.
Was it?
What do you mean, was it?
There's one quite obvious one at the end.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I must have missed that. I'm out of touch. I'm out of touch.
What?
Please say this is a bit. Are you doing a bit?
For you. I was gonna say it's easy for you to go. That's the Easter egg because you know what the Easter egg is. Like I'm just.
No, but surely you must have an idea.
You must be taking
something.
the piss. You must
You are
be taking the
joking.
piss. You literally put a message into the group chat about half an hour ago regarding it.
Oh shit! No, I'm with you now. I'm with you. Yeah, with Rose. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, can't remember. Yeah, no, with Rose. Yes, because Rose turns up, doesn't she?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There's quite a few different plot things. Brad, did you pick up on any of them?
Well, yeah, I know what the Easter egg is, so I know one of them. I'm not going to say it because I'll ruin it for JP. But yeah, I did pick up on one or two.
There was one I'd never noticed before, and it cuts to the taxi.
Really?
And there's a sticker on the front of the taxi, which I presume you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't think so.
Think about the Centaurans.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that one, to be fair. I
literally just caught it and I was like, oh, I can't believe that's here. So that was
that's a bit
exciting
mad.
for me. Yeah. And then there's obviously a few references to what happens in the future, but that was a terrible segue into getting us into partners in crime. Shall we jump straight in, boys?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, let's do it.
My first note that I've got here is this looks really dated for some reason, more so than the last series, I think.
Do you think? I've always thought from history, watching it back, it gradually just gets more modern as you go on. I still feel that while doing a rewatch.
That is how the passage of time tends to work, actually.
Well, you just said it doesn't seem like that. So why doesn't it?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's Donna's look, but I don't know. There was just something off. Something felt like it was like 20, 30 years old for some reason. I know it is 20, 30 years old, but from watch, and it's been, what, 3 months since we last watched an old episode. So I don't know, it just felt dated, but no one else is getting that, no?
How do you feel when you compare it to the Christmas one with Catherine Tate?
No, well, obviously that's come on leaps and bounds because she looks about 10 years old in that episode, and so does David Tennant.
It's only a season ago, isn't it? 2 seasons?
I think it's 2 Christmases ago.
Oh, yeah, because of the Titanic ones in between.
Christmas special season, Christmas special, and now we're here. So, yeah, I don't know. I just thought it looked dated, but we jumped right into, I would say, a totally different vibe from Doctor Who that we've had before. It's very bouncy. Donna's theme itself is very it's all very excitable, and I think that's a real good summary on the dynamic between the two. JP, what did you think about the reintroduction of a companion or of a traveler in the TARDIS that you famously disliked on her first appearance?
Yeah, I still don't like her.
Still don't like her?
No, I can't stand her. I really
You're
can't.
warm to her.
I like Catherine Tate and I like her in the office, but I just don't like Donna.
Interesting. Why? I think she's definitely better here than her last. She's less shouty for sure.
Less whiny.
Yeah, I would say she's definitely less whiny than when we saw her in the Christmas episode, but I just she's so annoying, I guess. It's very loud. It's quite loud.
Interesting. I like how much she's grown, and we're obviously dropped into her investigating the adipose, and the doctors do the same thing, and it's revealed that she's trying to investigate danger because that's probably where the doctor is. She ends up at this what do you call it, conference for these adipose pills. What did you think of the concept of You take a pill, you get skinny, probably alien.
I mean, there is literally something that's going around at the moment about this weight loss jab. You seen that on the NHS?
Oh, is this the diabetes jab thing?
So someone's worked out that if you just use it and you don't have diabetes, it helps you lose weight, like, and so people have been calling it a fat loss drug, which is interesting.
We call it skinny pens.
Skinny pens.
What?
That's what everybody out here that does it calls it a skinny pen.
Oh, so it's just not a new thing. It's
a
just
thing.
a thing that. Oh, okay.
No, it's been a thing out here for a while, to be fair. Yeah, apparently there's a shortage of them in the UK, but out here you can literally just buy them over the counter. So it's causing like a bit of controversy in all the Facebook pages. I actually don't know. I haven't done it.
Yeah, I bet you have.
I'm naturally this skinny.
So that's why you look like
you were getting stressed that you were getting a little tummy.
I am getting a little tummy. It's the double chin that's doing it for me. Anyway, moving swiftly on. The way I knew this was an alien invasion is because they're giving away an 18-karat gold necklace for free. No way any company's doing that nowadays.
Good point. Give away useless things.
I was thinking cereal boxes. Do you remember we used to get toys in cereal boxes?
Yeah,
not an 18-karat gold necklace.
No, I know. I could think of, or like Happy Meal toys. They've gone down the fucking drain.
No, it's like when you change insurance or something. They're like, oh, or bank account. We're like, I'll give you 100 quid. It's equivalent of that, isn't it?
I suppose. Yeah. To be fair, and we don't know how much a membership costs, so it could be £1 million.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the bit where they're running around. We're obviously flying through this episode. We don't need to go through the plot. You know the plot, and I've forgotten it, if I'm being totally honest. They're obviously flying around the office. We get the classic David Tennant gif of him poking his head out over the thing, smiling, which I quite liked. That's where that's from. Yeah. Well, you don't like the bit where they're in the office and he looks up and then goes down.
Yeah, I do. No, I said I do.
Oh, you do. Classic. What do you think of all the hijinks going on in this episode, JP?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite interesting to watch Donna and the Doctor kind of go around the same office but not bump into each other. Like, the point where they're in the same room where the CEO calls the meeting. And they're both like kind of ducking down. It is quite comical, I guess you could call it. You're like, it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, just basically laughing. The Doctor just pretty much just kicks down like Donna goes in more stealthy. She goes in there, she just flashes a badge. Yep, I'm here for health and safety. He goes in. The Doctor just pretty much just kicks down the fire.
Yeah, I mean, the sonic screwdriver is not that handy if every time you unlock something, that lock blows up.
Yeah, I mean, look, we see, we see more of a destructive sonic screwdriver really this one, don't we?
Well, we see two sonic screwdrivers in this one.
Where is the sonic pen? Calm down.
Sonic pen. Not quite Sarah Jane's sonic lipstick. I wonder if this was before or after the Sarah Jane adventures.
I'll check. I'll do a quick
Google. So, yeah, the hijinks continues. They end up both going and investigating some users' houses. And we get Martha from Baby Reindeer, of all things.
Hello, Baby Reindeer.
Oh, my God. I've literally just started watching that today. Well, I'm just going to say this now, mild foreplay. I don't understand the hype on it.
Jesus. Oh, no. Wait until, is it episode 3 or 4 where it all just takes a fucking turn. So yeah, not Baby Reindeer. Martha is getting ready for a big date. Donna starts twisting the pill, and it's causing the adipose to come out. Nobody fiddles with the jewelry. Is that not a thing that just sets it off?
Does anyone actually wear it though? Really?
But you'd have a play with it, wouldn't you? I'm constantly fiddling with my jewelry.
Yeah, true. I guess people have like lockets and stuff, don't they? It's a sort of thing.
Yeah, but you're right. If it's a crappy free gift, maybe they just chuck it away. Yeah, that's a good point. That makes sense. We skip on over to the skinny man who the Doctor's investigating. His burglar alarm's going off every night at 1:10 or whatever he says. Would you not just install a camera?
Did they have cameras, like accessible cameras back then? Because
it's only 2008.
Ring doorbells or anything.
Yeah, but ring doorbells were only a thing like 2-3 years ago. But
yeah, but people had CCTV, didn't they?
Yeah, but only like the proper rich man.
Yeah, come on, you don't reckon one of the proper rich is on one of these diet tablets?
Yeah, probably,
They
but
don't need to.
yeah.
What do you mean they don't need to? You can't buy skinny.
Well, yeah, the rich would have had a operation thing. What's it called?
Oh yeah,
Liposuction.
gastric band or something.
Liposuction. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, fair
exactly.
enough. Fair enough. I'm glad you're debunking this. Where did those little adipose go?
Home.
What do you mean home?
Well, they go to the mothership.
Sarah Lancaster's cupboard.
Who?
Who's Sarah Lancaster? Is that the mummy?
She's the woman, the mummy. Do you not know
Who
Sarah
is she?
Lancaster?
Is she the
She's the one
nanny?
from Happy Valley.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Great series. Would recommend anyone listening.
Yeah, I just thought that was odd. What happens? So the ones that wake up, or the ones that leave at 1:10 at night or something, where do they go?
Good question. I
I
didn't think
guess-
of that.
Maybe they got like a little storage bin for them or something.
They just wander in the
Yeah, like a little-
streets, or
Like a little
very odd.
nursery or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just thought it was interesting. I've just
Where
got a
do they
note
all
here.
come from? When, oh no, they come out of people's bellies, didn't
Yeah, that's literally the premise of this entire episode. I do
they? I
just
just
have a
thought when
note
there's
here.
loads at the end, like where did they all come from? Then I'll remember.
The fat people, 1 million people in
know.
Greater London.
Mhm.
Adipose are worse than space babies. I have a note. That's just for you, Brad. That's it. That's all I need to say on it.
I disagree.
We get reintroduced to Wilf. Do you remember Wilf, JP?
Yeah, the store vendor.
The store vendor, exactly. Arguably Doctor Who's greatest character. He's
Yeah.
fucking brilliant in this. I forgot how
really
good
like
he is from the get-go.
Yeah, no,
Bernard Cribbins, rest in peace.
yeah, no, I really like him. What was my note? Yeah, no, it's it's such a shame that he's Donna's granddad. I feel like he could have a better grandchild.
Oh God, Jesus.
No, it's just the next thing I put. My next note was, well, I think he was wearing a paratrooper's beret. I think,
Right.
I don't know. But then the next note I put is because Donna then mentions about being around in 100 years, and I just put, you're not going to be around in 100 years, you silly git. So,
Wow. Well, talking
Yeah.
of her being stupid, I mean, one of the first things she says to him is he's talking about his aliens and stuff. She goes, "Do you really believe in all that? Have you not seen the past 3 seasons of Doctor Who? You literally
that's a
fought a
strange-
giant red spider."
yeah, it is. That I mean, that is the only thing because they kind of with Donna, they kind of jokingly laughed it off when she was in the Christmas special. I was scuba diving somewhere, I was hungover and everything like that. But then she's got no excuse after.
I just thought that was quite interesting. And then they infiltrate, and this bit confused me. So they infiltrate Adipose again. The Doctor stays in a brew cupboard and locks himself in, and the Donna stays in the bathroom. They go in at about 9:30, and they come out at about 6:30. What the fuck was Donna doing on the toilet for 9 hours?
I love that as well.
Yeah, we did have the same conversation when we watched it, but
You're not watching Netflix on your phone back in those days.
Well, that's the thing, right? You've got nothing else to do apart from just sit there, right? And it's like the Doctor in a broom cupboard. I mean, I suppose at least when you're in a broom cupboard, you could tidy it up a little bit.
I also think the Doctor probably relishes in that. I reckon he could go into his mind and be fine. But what the fuck's Donna, a human, doing? Donna, who's probably got some form of ADHD or autism or something, by the way.
Jesus.
She does. She's a nutter.
I'd probably say ADHD, I think.
I think you should quite describe people like that as nothing.
I could have got us all cancelled and called her a spastic. Then would have been in real trouble.
It's not nice being back for 10 minutes, guys.
No, everyone said, yeah. No, I don't know. It's no. There's no way that she's sitting in that toilet for that amount of time. I'm with Josh.
Yeah, exactly. Also, they didn't need to. They were in the offices the previous day.
You're right. Yeah, they were.
Why are they in the toilets now? And also, when they come through and there's the whole suspense, so they're going to find Donna in the toilet, and then there's the other person. She had a full-on desk yesterday. What's happening there?
That was a strange one. I just.
She was a reporter, wasn't she? She doesn't have a desk.
But she's the one that flirts with David Tennant beforehand, no?
No, that's a different person. That was someone who works there. This is the reporter.
No, I think it's the same person.
No, it's a different person.
Jack?
I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I literally just watched this episode today.
No, I'm telling you now, it's a different person, and I've
I
not watched
don't-
this episode in probably about a month.
I don't think it is.
I'm gonna get a picture of each of them.
Anyway,
Tell you
someone
they are
Google
different
that.
people.
Just circling back round. Brad, what came first? This or Sarah Jane? Must have been Sarah Jane, right?
This Sarah Jane was 2007. This is what, 2008, 2009.
Yeah, 2008, I think.
So yeah, Sarah Jane came first.
Okay, so this reporter gets kidnapped. The Doctor and Donna finally have their reunion. It is genuinely brilliant. You've got to love it. They're miming through the windows. Just proper funny. That is Doctor Who at its best, I think. You've got to have loved that, JP.
Yeah, I will say that was quite funny. Almost as funny as the Doctor using his stethoscope to hear through the kind of through the wall. But yeah, it was quite funny, and just the fact that you're like you're sitting there and you think. My first thought was, oh, this is really funny, in the window and the door and everything like that. And then you sit there and you think, I can't believe that nobody's actually seen them. And then there's just that brilliant cut where it just cuts to the CEO and she's looking at them like, are you done yet? Like, just that must have been just so funny to watch. Like, I'll actually watch on set as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was funny. I'll give it that. It was quite funny.
Properly good. And then, yeah, like you said, they get sussed out. They do a runner. The Doctor sonic screwdrivers the door to Donna. And the army men, they fucking unload on that door.
It's never really explained where they come from.
No, that's true. How did they get guns into the UK,
Because
into a private business?
you could assume that maybe it was some kind of private security and everything like that. But then surely the private security would have to be aware that they are literally farming baby aliens.
It's all very bizarre, but I just love the fact that they literally, I think they unload a clip each into that door just to unlock it. And she's got a sonic pen anyway that's revealed in the next scene.
No, she just wanted to do it for cause and effect, you know.
I just got to use up that, just got to use up the bullet budget for the BBC.
Well, yeah, you know, if you got it, flaunt it. You might as well.
Yeah, very true, very true. So we then get a list of all the things that Donna's been investigating. The bees are disappearing. Do you remember when that used to be a thing? Like, I remember that actually being in the news.
What, the bees disappearing?
Yeah, like the bees were becoming extinct for a while.
Yeah, it still is, I think.
Still is, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm sure I saw somebody the other day saying about the bees.
There we go. And then we get the confrontation between the Doctor and what is this lady's name? What is this Sarah Lancaster's name?
Foster.
Foster. Mrs. Foster. I think Brad's fallen asleep at this point. Yeah, no, just checking. He has actually fallen asleep.
Sorry. I was still on mute. I was getting the picture of the two people.
The fact that you're saying two people leads me to believe that it's probably two different people.
Well, if he's taking this long, it's probably not.
No, it is, and I'm putting the picture in the group chat right now. So
brilliant.
We get the Doctor invoking galactic law.
Yeah, is that the right? I can't remember what they're called. You know the Rhino alien race at the start of season 3.
Yes, the Jadoon.
The Jadoon, that's it. Is that the law that they uphold? Same law.
Is indeed the Shadow Proclamation. I think is like what their force is called.
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced they're not the same person.
What?
Oh, you're talking about the two women again now?
Yeah, I think they could still be the same.
They are
person.
definitely two different people. JP, please help me with this.
Yeah, they are different people.
Well, I would put this down to face blindness and definitely not racism.
Face blindness? That's just a shit excuse of poor eyesight.
We're so getting cancelled.
You're having a great episode, aren't you, Josh?
Right, moving swiftly onwards. So yeah, galactic law is invoked. Bit of Shadow Proclamation, lots of running around. There's a bit where they dangle from the side of the building. It's all very not interesting. We then get them
there
on the ground.
I want to go back to that because I've also been watching Community as well. And there's a bit where they're like dangling off the side. I just invoked the Danny DeVito meme where he's just like pushing him off with a bit of fucking wood. And I was like, yeah, go on, push Donna off with a bit of wood.
Speaking of Community, big Doctor Who references in that show.
What is
Community? Oh, brilliant, mate. You got to watch it.
It's fine. It was fine.
I don't know what it is. Never heard of it.
I got told that people people think of Charlie like me. which I can kind of see with the episode with the bees.
Who said that? And who's?
So it's Charlie Day's character, Charlie, and he's just a complete mole, really. But
I'm gonna Google it. What's it called? Community.
A fairly apt description. It's quite funny. It's about like a lawyer has to go back to community college because he's practicing without a degree.
I'm thinking of the wrong one. Not Community. Sorry, I fucked up. Not Community.
Always Sunny. It's Always Sunny. Brilliant. There
That's
we go.
The one.
I've never seen It's Always Sunny.
I've watched an episode of that. Wasn't that good?
I really enjoy it.
We digress. Anything else to add about the dangly, not very interesting bit?
I don't even know what bit you're describing, to be honest. So no.
hanging off the window cleaning bit.
The washing bit. The window
washing.
Oh,
yeah, no, not really, apart from the Sonic pen and that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Sonic pen. Very interesting. I don't know why they didn't just shoot them. There's two men with guns there, but that would be very Doctor Who.
No, they run out of bullets, mate. They shot them all at the door.
So she starts panicking. She goes to the inducer and she turns on the inducer. That voice for the inducer has been used before. I think it's the same voice modification thing that they give Davina McCall back in the Big Brother episodes, but I need someone to confirm that. Leave it in the comments, please.
Doesn't sound like it. Don't recognise it.
It does. It sounds like something, but I can't remember what.
Also, it didn't. Not sure it definitely is.
It didn't what?
In the Big Brother episodes. That's not Davina McCall.
Oh, it's 100% Davina McCall.
It's not, because when she's actually in the Christmas special, the recent one, that's her first appearance in Doctor Who. So how can she be in it again?
It's 100% her voice.
Nah.
We need to stop pausing to Google things. We're supposed to be flying through this episode.
These are important facts.
Was my next note. Okay, yeah. So they're running through the corridors downstairs. I'm pretty sure it is. Davina McCall is the Davina droid. It's listed on IMDb. It must be true.
There we go.
Don't believe it.
You've heard it here first. If it's listed on IMDb, it must be true.
It must be true. Right. So they're running through the corridor. Yeah. I'm 99% sure, and we're not fucking Googling it, but I'm 99% sure it's the same corridor that they run down in their Christmas episode. You know, when they come up under the Thames.
Oh, no, it could be, actually. I'll give you that. It could be.
Yeah. So anyway, there's that. The inducer comes on. Hundreds of these little adipose, thousands, millions, however many of these little adipose start popping out. And I love that it then cuts to a taxi driving through them, and the squelching noises that this taxi makes was brilliant.
So here's a question, and by all means, let us know in the comments as well what you think. Are they cute or are they disturbing?
I reckon cute.
I don't like the fact they have teeth. I think that makes them weird. What are they eating? What do they eat?
Come back here for Brad's quality insights here. Never noticed the fact that they've had teeth. I kind of love
it. That's I mean, that's a very I think they're quite disturbing, and I've got to say, when you just like kick one, I bet it makes it satisfying. You can probably get a good 50 meters.
Oh yeah. To be fair, I would quite like a plush sort of thing of one. I think they're quite cute, and they'd be dead comfortable in real life as well. It's pure
they probably
fat.
Could have brought those out.
Imagine cooking that up.
Oh, like pork belly.
Oh, Brad, there's a question. In the specials that just came out, does Rose make an adipose?
What?
You know, when she's building shit in a shed.
Oh, when you said Rose, I thought you meant
other Rose. Yeah, other Rose. Sorry.
Other Rose, sorry.
Woke Rose.
I don't think she does. I don't remember.
I bet there's one in there.
Could be. Could be.
So they get the inducer offline again. They're just twisting things, and she's got the other medallion. It's all very exciting. They come off to the roof, and I just thought, what a fucking line where the Doctor was like talking about Martha. Oh, she fancied me. Like, yes, that's why David Tennant's brilliant.
He is class. He's the best Doctor.
He is the second best Doctor.
He's the best Doctor.
So the Atmos mothership starts beaming the adipose up.
What mothership?
The adipose mothership.
It's not what you just said.
I think it is. What did I say?
Spoiler.
What did I say?
I can't believe you just said that after making such a point of not saying it at the start of this episode.
I don't know what I said. You're gonna have to message me with what I said. I'm sure I said adipose.
Remember the thing on the taxi?
Oh, cocking Nora.
That's what you said.
Brilliant. Brilliant. That's because I'm looking at the note here that has that on it. I've got taxi has a something sticker, for fuck's sake. It's late, all right, leave me alone. Right, the adipose mothership starts beaming up these weird little things. Starts beaming up Mother Foster or whatever her name is. Why?
She's going home.
Take her with her.
So who's gonna look after the millions of kids?
But they just drop her. They've got no intention of taking her up.
Well, it is quite funny. It did remind me of the old. Do you remember the old Wilder Coyote and the road?
Yeah. No, that's going to have to be our first TikTok, Brad. Put that together.
Oh God, I'm going to have to start doing TikToks again.
Yeah. I'm going to do an Instagram post almost immediately after this. I've just taken a quick picture.
You taking a picture of?
I'll put it on the gram. I won't tag you in it, but we'll sort something out. So yeah, I just thought it was funny. Like they beam her up just so that they can drop her down. And you're right, it is very Wile E. Coyote. I did expect her to hold up a board that says like help or
blink,
something.
Help, yeah.
I like that we hear her screaming all the way down, and then we hear her hit the floor as well. I thought that was pretty gruesome.
Very dark.
Yeah, it's a bit of a kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like sound effects thing, like with the squishing of the adipose when they did run over by the taxi and everything like that. Yeah. It is pretty interesting. But no, it was a bit of a dark start to series 4, I think.
I don't think it's a dark start. I think it's a pretty happy start.
Well, not like hidden darkness. Like you hear her screaming all the way down.
Yeah. It's got that Doctor Who undercurrent of like gore and violence that we like to see. So Doctor and Donna save the day. She goes traveling with him, and she's only parked her bloody car right next to the TARDIS.
How convenient that?
Yeah, very, very convenient. Sorry, just quickly though, the biggest kind of character that we're missing here is that reporter who gets captured not once but twice.
Yes, who isn't the same person working in the office?
Isn't the same person. We were that.
We have confirmed.
But then she runs out and she's just like, "I'm going to report you for madness."
See,
and I put a note here saying, "Must work for the BBC. Shit journalism."
BBC's the only solid journalism in today's day and age.
Jack, Doctor Who is on BBC. We can't be saying this.
I thought that was pretty wag. That was the sort of thing that if that aired in an episode today, we would all be like, "Oh, Doctor Who's just nonsense. It's crap now. It's not very good." Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But it must have just got a free pass because it was a different time back in 2008.
I think it's still a good introduction to Donna, to be fair, to bring her back.
I do too.
And obviously the big cliffhanger at the end.
Well, I think it's their relationship summed up beautifully with the "I just want a mate." I think that bit is like, okay, no, this is a good dynamic. This is fun. This is good. What did you think, JP?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still not sold on Donna. I'm sorry. I said at the start of the episode, I'm not sold on Donna. But it was a good story to bring the two of them back together because, of course, you literally got an entire series between the last time they met. So it was a good way to reintroduce them. But yeah, I mean, that's it. But of course, it leads on to the biggest part of the episode: Rose as a ghost.
Rose as a ghost. That's your theory for the season?
Well, she fucking phased out of existence. So it's either that or she's, I don't know, fucking teleporting around the gaff.
Could be teleported. I just want to. The biggest question for me this episode is, why is Donna leaving keys in a bin? And did Sylvie ever find those keys? Because Rose, like the person she told to look in the bin, is gone.
Yeah. She had to run around to Timpson's. Timpson's was the thing back in there.
You have to have a normal key
to
get it, yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
I think even the way the music drops when we see Rose's face, like genuinely, JP, this was the first time when she's got her head away from the camera. Did you think Rose?
No, not at all. It was only when she turned around. I was like, "Oh, fuck, it's Rose."
Doesn't it play
Right.
the Bad Wolf Bay music when
Right.
it goes?
It's a similar. It's like a do 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 do, but I think it's like an updated take on it.
Yeah.
Like fuck me, imagine seeing that again for the first time. Imagine in this series,
somewhere
Brad,
on it.
if someone turns around and it's
Oh,
Rose,
mate,
I'd
can't
lose
wait
my
for the
fucking
finale.
shit. I would
can't wait.
imagine Rose is Ruby's mum.
That'd be quite mad. That's not going to happen, but it won't. You would be mad.
It would be fucking insane, though. Imagine I've just thought that here on the podcast. I've not seen anybody talking about that.
Well, you could have heard it here first, you know.
Yeah,
when this comes out in a week.
I nearly let out a big spoiler then. Jesus.
Have you heard the theory that it's
we're
digressing here, but have you heard the theory that this is all taking place in a TV show?
What?
This latest series.
Is it?
That's why there's fourth wall breaks. That's why there's music bits. Yeah, apparently it's going to be like potentially a WandaVision.
How would that make any sense?
No idea. Something to do with the toy makers put him in this realm.
Oh, that'd be quite mad, actually. That's a great theory.
Yeah. Anyway, back to it. The actual ending of this episode. Wilf looking up, seeing the blue box, going to call Donna and seeing Donna. How fucking amazing is that?
Yeah, that I will say that was very cute. It was so nice because, of course, they have the conversation at the start of the episode where she says, "Oh, have you ever seen a little blue box?" and all that stuff. So that was quite cute, and I really do love Wilf as well. I think he's such a sweet character. I think.
Well, let's see if you think think the same at the end of this series, JP.
Oh God, he's not a hidden Nazi, is he?
Well, some would say he's the worst thing to happen to Doctor Who.
Oh, let's say he kills Donna.
What are you
Think about it. Think about it.
Thinking.
I don't know.
He's your favourite Doctor, and he's not around anymore. Yeah. And why is he not around anymore?
Yeah. You ruined it.
Boy, Kane.
You ruined it.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, anyway, I wonder what happens, question mark.
Well, that wraps up our... Oh, no, just before we do, JP, I want to hear, according to my notes, I've got, just 2 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Easter eggs teased in this episode.
Jesus, really?
I want to hear your thoughts on this, yeah.
Well, here's my thoughts. I've only seen one episode, so I've got nothing to compare it.
Fair point.
So I said, I was like, it's all well and good.
What, that's your theory?
No, I got no idea yet. I need to see the second episode.
You've got an idea on one of them.
Get is Rose, obviously.
Well, yeah, Rose is one.
I'm just sending them to Brad as we speak.
Oh, I hate when you do this.
No, he's obviously not going to get it.
Well, then why are you asking him?
Because they're all there to be picked up on.
Yeah, I mean, one of those that
they're all in this episode.
One of those
you've got the Rose
don't
one,
relate to the overarching story. So
yeah, I've got the Rose
do.
One, yeah.
What fucking two?
The last two.
No, the mid-series thing.
I mean, technically, you should say the last one he got as well. So
hey!
Kind of got it. Right, anyway, enough of this. Let's go back to our famous rating. JP, love it or hate it?
That's a tough one.
I don't like this rating system. I still don't.
Love it, I guess.
We start again and do numbers.
No, fuck numbers. Fuck numbers. I've got to say love it. I don't like Donna, but I did think the episode was pretty good, so I've got to say love it.
Brad?
Yeah, love it. David Tennant, he's back.
He never left. We left. He's always been there.
We're back. He's back.
Everyone's back. Hey.
For me,
Josh, what about you? Love it or hate it?
It's teetering right on the edge. A few more cringy scenes and it could be an absolute hate it. And then a few more better dialogues and it could be an absolute love it. I will go with, I think I liked it more than I hated it. So I'll go with I love it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's enough.
Explain exactly why this system is terrible.
No, I'll tell you why it's a love it. This isn't a good episode, but this is the most hyped for a series arc I've been out of any episode so far, I think.
To be fair, if the Rose reveal didn't happen, I'd probably say hate it.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you, to be fair. Yeah, I'm inclined. I think that alone makes it. And I think knowing what's coming, I think helps as well. So it is interesting, JP, even though you don't like Donna, that you've said you love it. But anyway, anything to add, boys?
No, I mean,
No.
next time looks interesting. Looks like we're in Rome with volcanoes and sacrifices and scary culty people. But apart from that, I think we're all good.
Yeah, right. Well,
Find
guys,
out next week.
it's good to be back. It will be interesting to see if any of you are still listening. We love you if you are. We hate you if you're not. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, thank you so much for sticking around, guys. Really do appreciate it. And we are back. And yeah, as Josh said, we'll see you next week.
Adios, amigos.
Ah, you bastard.